Den Solak, serving as the country director for Link Development, underscored the initiatives aimed to facilitate educational access for children who cannot resume for their schooling. He pointed out the necessity of analyzing why some innovations achieve widespread implementation while others do not. Through this analysis, the team aspires to influence forthcoming government initiatives.
We are excited that this project has finally kicked off and it's going to run for the next 3 years, looking at gender equality, inclusion and safeguarding. This project directly feeds into the gaps, the knowledge gaps that has been for long around why do governments scale up certain interventions and leave out the others, and what are those factors that facilitate scale up, and what does scale up in itself looks like. So we're going to gather this evidence across 3 countries, including Malawi and Ethiopia, and in Uganda we're going to work in about 100 schools to look at the evidence that we're going to gather to check what prompted government's choice to scale up certain interventions and what would a good scale-up look like.
Angela Kinan, the International Knowledge and Impact Manager at Link Education, shared the project's ultimate goal. She highlighted the need to address inconsistencies in school improvement plans and build sustainable succession planning for teachers.
We will want governments to be well equipped with scale-up guidelines and know how to mobilise that knowledge that we are generating from our research. I think when you talk about scale-up, we really at the end of a certain period of time, after 10 years or so, we want children who are marginalised to really be able to access education in the same way as any other child. So, I mean, if you look at school improvement planning, there are a lot of gaps in consistency, there's gaps in succession planning with teachers.
In Uganda, the project focuses on building the 2019-2022 Accountability and Resilience Program, which saw transformational changes integrated into school improvement plans. Mrs. Frances Atima, Director of the Directorate of Education Standards at the Ministry of Education and Sports, praised the focus on initiative inclusive approaches, saying it will provide valuable insights for intervention across Africa.
Our government of Uganda has been focusing more on issues around quality, inclusion and access, and I am really happy that this particular project is focusing on innovative approaches on inclusion, on safeguarding of young adults or young girls. And as you know, during the COVID time, we had one of the longest countries that closed their schools for about 2 years. And after that, we really had serious challenges. We had more girls that got pregnant during that time, and others dropped out of school, but also others that had really grown.
I have been with them in several engagements in the cell club formation, trying to sensitize children who have a negative mindset towards education, and the children who are going through hardships at the school level and even in the community level. But now we are seeing a great change. There's a great impact, an impact which is positive. They are responding and they are turning up. At least some 3 to 2 children have been registered back from the COVID time impact. These girls conceived and they gave birth, but now after giving birth, we kept on sensitizing them to come back to school and join the school, and now they have come back to school.